Hey everyone, my name is Roy Osherove. Today I'm going to show you how to install Loki Agent on a brand new AWS account. Remember that you have to ask security if this is approved to run in your network, and make sure that you do it in a new account. And by default, don't try to connect to any internal services in your company, etc., unless you have approval from your security services people, because this is still an agent. It can make mistakes. And it could create havoc in your AWS account. So definitely don't try it in production yet. As you can see here, I'm in CloudShell. That's a way for me to get AWS CLI up and running and not have to run things from my own machine. I'm going to paste in the command that I got from the GitHub. I'm going to run it. And this is the Loki installer. It's going to detect if I have permissions on this account. Yes, I want to install on this account. I'm going to use Terraform. It's relatively a quick way to do things. And the environment name is Loki. Tags, it's important to tag things. Just use Loki for the tags. If you want to do real development, you can choose the third version here. So that would allow you to run Docker and stuff. Just for the demo purposes, I'm just going to use the first version of the instance. So a relatively small instance just to prove I can work with it. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to use the third one because later I'm going to show a demo of how I build stuff with it. So I'm going to use this type of instance, US East 1. I'm going to enable all the security services because I want to have Security Hub and Inspector and AWS config, all these services monitoring my account, important, so it doesn't create issues that I don't know about. And for deployment, I'm just going to choose current temp directory. So I'm going to default to temp, which is number 3 here. And the temp storage, I'm going to use S3. That way, if I need to, all of the Terraform state is going to be saved in the cloud. If you're not sure what that means, just use option 2 here. But if you want to do just for testing, you can use local. Now, that's going to be the S3 bucket name. That's fine. And now it's going to create the bucket. It's going to set up the state and everything. So now it's downloading the initial Terraform providers, and then setup is going to start. It's going to take a few seconds. By the way, this entire script was created by Loki, and it's been refined and tested. So everything you see here, Loki created for itself. Now the Terraform is started, initializing, and it's about to start deploying. That's going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to pause the recording now and let it run. Okay, Terraform is working and has created all of the different resources. You can see them here, and I can see the instance ID, the public IP. Don't worry, I'm going to delete everything once this video is finished and completed. Now it's going to wait for Loki to be bootstrapped. Basically what's happening now is that there is a new VPC being created in AWS, and it's applying a new EC2 instance in there, and it's installing OpenClaw underneath. And it's setting up a bunch of brain files for OpenClaw that turns it into Loki. But at the end of the day, it is OpenClaw under the covers. And now we might change it later to install a different version of a claw. For now, OpenClaw is the thing we're using. And it's been proven pretty cool so far. So now it's literally waiting for the OpenClaw instance to be ready. It's just about to be. It's going to be finishing in next 60 seconds. So 5 minutes is very, very pessimistic. And we're done. Now, it's asking me if I want to remove the cloned repo directory. I'm going to use no. And that's basically it. Now, what can we do after this install is finished? Technically, I can just copy this command right here and start an SSM session into Loki. So I'm going to do that exactly. And now it's going to connect to Loki into the SSM session. And I'm already in the session. So if I do ls here, you can see there's a bunch of stuff here. Now I'm going to do sudo su ec2 user. Sorry, that's sudo su ec2 user. Okay, now I'm just going to type either OpenClaw or Loki. So just Loki TUI. It's basically a terminal UI. And now we're in the OpenClaw terminal. So let's see what happens. I'm going to say hi. Now, first time it's connecting, and here we are with our first Loki instance. Now it's asking me who I am, etc. It's the basic OpenClaw experience. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to do a different video about how to start using it. But let's say that I look at my EC2 now, and I'll see that I have this new instance. And if I wanted to connect to it in the future, I can just go to the instance, click connect, or later I can just connect it to Telegram, etc. And it has SSM built in. So I can just click into it, connect, and this is my session. So again, sudo su ec2 user and Loki TUI. Now, we're going to be back in the same session. So we're always logging into the same session. So it has all the information already. So we can continue the same conversation across different devices, etc. Okay. Hopefully you found this useful, and I hope you enjoy your new Loki instance. Okay. Good luck. Have fun.